All right, Cane Cutter fans, I'm here with bench coach Tyler Brouillon. Tyler, how we doing?
I'm good. How are you, man? Good to see you.
I'm doing good. I'm
Good.
doing good. Happy to be here with you.
Happy to be here.
Look, see, y'all just clinched a playoff spot a couple of days ago. How's that feel?
I mean, it's exciting. You know, we don't have to stress the second half. You know, just come out here and play ball. Don't have to put any more added pressure on these young guys that we have coming back or that we have coming in now. So it's exciting.
Yeah, and look, you finished the first half of the season as the best offense in the Texas Collegiate League. What can you speak of some of those guys who were heavy contributors?
I mean, it's just an attest to the work they put in, what they do on a daily basis, how they take care of their body, how they go about their business and about their game. I mean, they just put good quality at bats together, and then they just let nothing happen. So it's just a testament to them.
All right, now look, for July, you're going to have a bunch of new guys filling up that lineup. What can you kind of let the Cane Cutter fans know about these new guys coming in?
They're young, but they're dogs, right? We wouldn't have them here if they couldn't play. Now, it's going to take some time to get used to, but I believe in my heart they can play. They're young, but they're going to be dogs.
All right, and then finally, look, you have a big series coming up against the 1 seed in the first half of the season, the Victoria Generals. Give me a prediction for tonight's game against Victoria.
It's going to be a heavy game. I'm going to go 6-4 Cutters.
All right, sweet.
6-4 Cutters.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Coach Boo.
I'm here with manager Darren Dukes. Dukes, great first half, finished second in the TCL. What does that securing a playoff spot kind of do to kind of lift the weight off of this team?
Well, you know, the first thing it does, it allows us to ease into the second half and not have to, these kids that haven't seen it, that haven't had at bats in a month or a month and a half since their college season was over with, it allows them to get their feet wet. And, you know, we're able to align everything, you know, our pitching and everything like that to take us into the playoffs.
Yeah, how challenging is it to get these players who, you know, haven't taken at bat a month or haven't pitched in a month or even longer than that in some cases and get them kind of integrated into the team for the second half and then the playoffs?
Well, there's a couple of things. You know, first thing you got to do is you just got to you got to be patient. I mean, you can't, and that's the thing about already being in the playoffs. You can be a little more patient with them and you know, allow them to get their feet under them, and they don't have to press. And you know, the good thing about us, we've got a big bus ride coming up Saturday and Sunday where we go to Sherman, which is always good when you get a new team in. You know, take that bus ride and everybody bonds and goose off on the bus and, you know, stay in the hotel. So it's going to work out for us.
Okay, take me a little bit back to last week. So you had a chance to clinch a little bit earlier with the series against San Antonio, didn't necessarily work out, and then against Abilene, kind of a really tough loss on Saturday, 21-20. How challenging was it to get the team mentally right to come back on Sunday and clinch a playoff spot?
Well, you know, the old saying of taking 10 years off your life, that last week was just horrible. You know, we went into the week 4 games up, having to win 2 to clinch, and you know, we had leads in 3 games and blew the leads, and you know, ended up you know, everybody in the organization, I mean, all y'all guys are there. You know, you thought Saturday night that, you know, it's in the bag, here we go, and we just couldn't throw a strike. And then you know, it just, I don't think the kids left the game in a bad attitude. I think they were like, wow, nothing like this ever happened before. And, you know, Sunday they just come out real loose, and, you know, we were able to put a shutout on the board and, you know, celebrate.
Okay, today started a 2-game series against the team that finished first in the first half, Victoria. Can I get a score prediction from you?
Depends on if you wear that yellow shirt or not. If you wear that yellow shirt up there and blind them, I'm going to say 6-4 us.
Okay, if I don't wear the highlighter yellow?
8-2 us. How's that? I don't know if that makes any sense, but
yeah, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't really matter.
Manager Dukes, thank you for your time.
Yeah, brother.
All right, Cane Cutters fans, here with pitching coach Josh Mancuso. First off, want to congratulate everyone on the playoff bid in the first half. Real hard work there. We got a big series tonight against the Generals, first homestand of the second half of the season. First question I got for you, even though the bullpen has faced some challenges and some struggles, and the roster as a whole has kind of changed in the last week, what are some of the positives that you've seen so far?
Some of the positives, just guys aren't shying away from adversity. it's always tough going from the first half to the second half because we know we're going to have a lot of changes, and that in itself is just now we're back to square one. Guys having to get used to each other again, having to get to know each other, and that's going to happen over time. And I'm excited for the road trip we have this weekend because that's whenever the team can really gel and mold together. So I mean, they're not shying away from adversity, and it's going to take a little bit, and I think we're right there.
All right. And you could kind of say the same about any sport, but baseball specifically is a very mental game, especially when you're out on the mound. What are some of the strategies to kind of get you guys mentally ready and fired up for the second half?
Well, I mean, fired up. You get fired up through success, but you also should get a little fired up when you get your teeth kicked in. It's just about if you get punched, you get back up and you go right back at them. It's just knowing how to deal with adversity. And some of the older leadership that we have is really good with communicating to the younger pitchers that we have on, hey, it's going to happen. Maybe it was your first college outing. You're going to get roughed up a little bit, but how can you respond? How can you prepare yourself for your next outing to be better for it?
All right. And what's your prediction for tonight's matchup against the Generals? First time we're facing them this year.
Ooh. They like to run. I like to pick off. So we're going to shut down the run game, and we're going to be – it's going to be decided by one run. Cane Cutters are going to win by one run.
I like it.
That's it.
I'm giving my personal prediction, 3 caught stealing tonight.
3 caught stealing. I like that. Right. I'm fine with that one.
All right. Thank you, Josh.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.